Hey guys, all content discussed in this channel is due diligence gathered with aim at better understanding the nature of the current market in anticipation of the greatest squeeze in financial history. Let's dive in. Stocks had a huge sell-off today, with S&P 500 losing over 2.4%, Nasdaq losing over 2.8% and the Dow losing 1.9%. Investors are preparing themselves for the Bureau of Labor Statistics Consumer Price Index, which is due tomorrow. So far, the consensus from analysts is that inflation persisted strong through the month of May. It appears consensus shows CPI data will come at 8.3%, though surveyed economists are leaning towards a growth in inflation to 8.4%. That would just be 0.1% down from the huge hike we saw in March as a result of the outbreak of the war in Ukraine. If this is the case, there will be little to no room for anyone to say the United States can handle inflation. It will be an absolute bloodbath tomorrow if that is the case, so get mommy's visa because we are about to get another summer sale soon. The Fed's June meeting will occur next week and the central bank is expected to raise its key interest rate by 0.5 percentage point. Already I am seeing the corporate media shills say that June and July will be awful but that inflation will cool off after summer. This is such a wild conclusion to make when there is no evidence to show that the United States is even beginning to take control of the situation. I don't think there will be a near-term relief for food and energy costs. The war in Ukraine has destroyed exports on the region's oil, wheat, corn and other important commodities. Airfare is getting more and more expensive because people are shifting their purchases to leisure and other activities. That will have an impact on CPI, though a relatively smaller one in comparison to energy. Rent is up and with Wall Street grabbing all the housing, it is expected to continue going up. Rents are getting hiked and they are expected to remain elevated. Wages have moved up but haven't kept up with prices, so it hasn't had any real impact. The only portions where I expect the inflation report to ease down on is on the supply chains. We are seeing gradual improvements in the health crisis and this means the return to work for truck drivers and port workers will help ease things a bit. We will see what happens tomorrow, but anything below 8% is bad. At 8.3% it means we haven't made any real improvements and anything above 8.4 means a total loss of faith in the institutions of America for me. There were no significant news coming from GameStop and AMC today. Today we had an absolute blast day trading huge runners and playing options on my Discord. I highly encourage you guys to come check it out. Let's talk about today. The Fed submitted over $2.142 trillion in reverse repo operations today. Dark pool trades for AMC accounted for 53% of the total volume today, while dark pool trades for GameStop accounted 52% of the total volume today. AMC had a bearish day, losing over 5% today. It opened to a dip down to 12.89 before a bounce drove it to 13.50. Upon failure to break past this resistance, AMC began dipping back down again, eventually closing at 12.78, below the VWAP. GameStop had a bearish performance, losing over 7% for the day. From the moment it opened, GameStop began selling off, with little bounced throughout the day. It closed at 128.98, below the VWAP. Come and join my Discord for more content, the link will be down in the video description. Thank you again for being a part of this channel. I will continue striving for better content. Enjoy the rest of your day, keep on buying the dip and to the moon.